Hi, I'm Lori from Hair by Lori. I'm here with Grace today. Say hi.
Hi.
Today we are here for an adorable hairstyle that works great on short hair or long hair. It is a Santa Hat hairstyle and it's super easy to do. You guys are gonna love it. Let's get started. So I've started by pulling the top of her hair back, securing it with an elastic. Now I'm gonna come along part down the center here. If you wanna use a comb, you can. Your part line doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm going to part it and then I'm going to pull the hair that is down into pigtails. Now it's a little tricky with her short hair, making sure that I get all the hairs in there. Make sure they're nice and low so that those baby hairs at the bottom that are super short, I get as many of those into the little pigtail as I can. And then we're going to repeat this process on the other side. Okay, so now that we've got our two low pigtails, I'm going to take the hair from the top and split it in half. And you will notice, if you already have watched all of our other styles so far in the 12 Braids of Christmas, then you will recognize this as being the same technique that we use in our easy Christmas tree braid. We're just going to do a 3-strand braid out here. But I wanted to show you it specifically today for a Santa Hat hairstyle because it's just so adorable. Plus I wanted to show you how great it works on short hair as well as long hair. I know sometimes it can be hard to visualize exactly how it works, so this is proof. You can do the Santa Hat or the Christmas tree braid on short hair. So I've braided down and I ran out of hair to braid, but I'm just going to kind of grab those ends, hold them up here with the hair in that pigtail and secure with an elastic. So I've secured that. Let's repeat the process on the other side. Okay, so you'll see again when I stop braiding, it's a little bit short of this ponytail. That's okay. Just grab the hair down there, secure with an elastic. So now that we've got our braids done, we're going to come along with ribbon. Okay, so I'm going to take my piece of ribbon and I'm going to come along to the top of her braid and I am going to just kind of gently lift it with one hand, the other hand push that ribbon through and then pull it on the bottom. Do the same on the other side, the very topmost stitch up here. Now, like on this one, it's braided so tight I'm having a hard time pulling up the whole stitch. That's totally okay. As long as I can get it kind of a good chunk of hair there and push the ribbon through and be able to pull it, it's okay if it's not the whole stitch. You don't want to pull it apart too much, especially on a little one with short hair, because their hair is so short, you want to keep the style tight so it stays in nicely. Okay, so after you do the very first stitch, you want to pull your ribbon to make sure that you've got an equal amount on both sides. Otherwise, as you're lacing down, you're going to run out of ribbon on one side, have extra on the other. So now is the time to make sure you're good to go. And then we're going to just continue lacing down. So we crossed our sides. Going to come along to the next stitch, pick it up, lace it, just like you're lacing up a shoe. And then you can twist your ribbon around, make sure it's laying nicely. And we're going to continue all the way down like this. Okay, and then make sure you're doing it loosely, especially if you're doing it on shorter hair, so that you don't pull your braid apart at all. You can kind of just go back and loosen it up to make sure you've got kind of a wider Santa hat there. So then just adjust your ribbon as needed. Tie it together here. You can do a bow if you'd like. You could tie it and just cut the ends, or you could even tie it and then tuck the ends up underneath this. And now we're going to come along with our white ribbon and we're going to add the top and the bottom of our Santa hat. Okay, and then I think it works nice if you make it even a little bit wider because the edge of Santa hat usually goes out, you know, with some puff there. So I'm going to actually come around and under to make that a little bit wider and back up and over here. And then I am going to tie it in a bow. And if you have thicker white ribbon, you could definitely use that It might give you a little bit better of an effect, but even with this, I think it's just darling. So I'm going to make sure that any red ribbon is tucked up and out of the way. Good, and then I'm going to trim this side. Next, we just need to add our white puff at the top. I found these white pom-poms at our local craft store. If you don't have any handy and you just have a cotton ball at home, I think you could make that work too. And what I have done with them, I took the pom-pom and I took actually the end of my comb, and it took a little bit of work. I had to like hold it against me, but I poked a hole through it, and then I threaded a bobby pin through it. So if you have that, you can do it. You could attach it to a bobby pin with a little hot glue gun, or you might try some other crafting glue and be able to attach it. For me, I didn't want to have to worry about it falling off, and so having it threaded onto a bobby pin is just what works best for me. So now that I've got that, I'm going to come along up top and I am going to bobby pin it through. And when I put it through the top, and then so that the bobby pin's going up through her elastic, it's going to be hidden up here under the top of her hair. And I'm going to push it. And there you have it, the final look. It's adorable. It works on her short hair, but it really will work on any length hair because you're just gonna have longer pigtails. Here are two more hairstyles for you. We have an adorable short hair accent Christmas tree braid style there. And then we've got this adorable candy cane hairstyle. They both will work on any hair length. So be sure to click on the video, go check them out. You're gonna love them and your hair is gonna stand out this Christmas season. Be sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tutorials. Thanks, guys.